Somewhere in rural China, you can find a mountainous town that is straight out of the American West. It has over 3,000 homes with decked out American interiors.
It's crazy how much this living room feels like a log cabin in Wyoming.
A lovely square with American churches, cowboy statues, and American cars.
Didn't expect to see a Tesla charger here.
And you can even find sizzling steaks on the menu.
A nice rare steak.
Ich verstehe
This
jetzt auch, wieso
town aims to
Ersa.
be an exact replica
Und hey, da, Ersa ist ein ganz großes No-Go, ne? Das ist meine. Da beiß ich richtig. Da beiß ich die Arme ab, alles.
of Jackson Hole, Wyoming, my favorite small town in America and where I like to spend the 4th of July.
The fireworks started!
But China's bizarre replica is actually
ja,
one of the
super.
country's 6 copycat towns, an effort to showcase
Stimmt, China kopiert ja alles, ne?
exotic travel experiences that appeal to the wealthy Chinese who are seeking a luxury lifestyle. But do people actually live in Jackson Hole, or is it a failed ghost town? And despite the growing tension between the US and China, is it true that people here are actually idolizing the American dream? I'm flying halfway across the world to find out.
Welcome!
Joining me on this adventure is Rachel, an American who's been living and working in China for the past 9 years. She speaks Mandarin quite well and has traveled extensively around China, so she offers a unique perspective on its culture. Both of us share a common mission to understand why China is obsessed with modeling fake towns after iconic foreign cities. But this one, called Jackson Hole, hits home a little deeper. Our drive is just 2 hours northwest of Beijing, and it takes us through beautiful mountain ranges with the Great
Boah,
Wall.
das sieht aber auch unfassbar schön alles aus, ne? Hallo, ich wollte dir einfach mal Danke sagen. Dein Wukong-Let's Play ist mir ein täglicher Segen auf YouTube geworden. Ah, mag, wie du dich doch dort machst und liebe die Lernkurve. Bin nur ein kleines Stück weiter als du, der macht es nochmal extra Spaß zum Schauen, da man sozusagen fast gleich weit ist. Oh, danke schön, das ist ja lieb von dir. Dankeschön. Und Hallöchen. Und danke für den Follow. Vielen, vielen Dank. Hab dich bisher mal live verpasst. Ah, danke. Also das freut mich gerade wirklich sehr. Ja, Wukong ist Hassliebe. Nee, ich mochte das Spiel sehr gern. Ich habe manchmal ein bisschen sehr gesalzt. Ein schönes Spiel. China ist ein schönes Land, eine doofe Regierung. Ja, in China läuft auch einiges verkehrt. Also ich habe da auch schon Dokumentation gesehen. Boah, heftig. Heftig, wie die mit ihren eigenen Leuten manchmal umgehen. Puh. Schlimm. Also wenn man wirklich gegen die Regierung oder so ist, dann hetzen die einen Leute auf den Hals, die einen dann terrorisieren. So wirklich richtig, richtig schlimm. Oh, Stefan, dankeschön für die Vergiftung an Schimmelcheese. Dankeschön. Willkommen im Keller. Ja, direkt herzliches Willkommen hier. Was, du gesalzt nie? Ja, aber nicht so. Oh, doch, ja, okay. Gleich angekettet.
of China snaking around them.
Achso, nur zur Verständnis. Donnerstags, nicht jeden Donnerstag, aber die meisten Donnerstage gucken wir uns einfach immer ein paar Videos an, ein bisschen entspannt. Einfach random irgendwelche Sachen. Ansonsten zocke ich immer Montag, Mittwoch und Freitag. Also morgen bin ich auch da. Ja. So zur Verständnis.
But when we finally arrive at the
Nie aus dem
resort
Salzen
gate, the
rausgekommen.
guard refuses entry.
Aber ich hab's durchgezogen, okay.
Did we just get denied entrance?
Let me just call my Is there any way the guy that you know will be able to help us to just come inside? Yeah, so my friend, he has a contact inside who works at a hotel and he's gonna call the guy inside.
Gibt Ärger, Arme und so von mir fehlen.
We're
Ja,
Americans.
ja.
Thank you to Rachel's friend.
We're going in, we're going in.
The guard's like, okay, these
Ich wollte jetzt was sagen, aber das lasse ich. In China wirst du in der Öffentlichkeit vollkommen überwacht, überall Kameras. Haben die nicht auch so ein System, dass die da gerankt werden? Also, dass, wenn du von der Kamera erfasst wirst, die überall sowieso ist, dass da so ein Ranksystem ist, dass du wirklich, wenn die Kamera dich sieht, dass man weiß, wer du bist, was du für einen sozialen Status hast, was du für einen Beruf hast. Also, du wirst da komplett überwacht. Ja, weiß aber gerade nicht, wie das Ranking-System heißt. Ja, ich auch nicht, aber das ist wirklich heftig. Da würde ich jetzt auch nicht leben wollen. Da kannst du nicht mal kacken gehen, ohne dass sie es wissen. Das ist richtig, bah. Das Sozialsystem, glaube. Ja, das ist einfach im Grunde nur, wir überwachen euch alle und macht bloß nichts Falsches, sonst stehen da ein paar Leute vor eurer Tür oder so. Das ist richtig, richtig krank. Social Scoring, ja, abartig. Es ist einfach nur abartig. Du hast da eigentlich gar keine Privatsphäre. Wie auf Arbeit. Ist es bei dir auf Arbeit auch so, oder was? What? Ach, das sind Ach, warte mal. Stimmt. Da war ja was. Die Chinesen, ja. Nee, ist das bei dir auf Arbeit wirklich so überwacht? Ich arbeite ja für Chinesen. Wir haben so, seitdem auch alles voll mit Kameras. Oh! ja. Die wissen alles über dich. Alles. Die wissen, wann du aufs Klo gehst, wann du wieder rauskommst. Ja, alles. Die sehen die Konsistenz deiner. Nein. Bäh. Okay, war ekelhaft. Kartoffel, Dankeschön für dein Prime Gaming im 44. Monat. Dankeschön und Hallöchen. Ich fütter deine Erkern jetzt nicht mehr, aufpasse. Hey. Also das habe ich gerade gelesen. Gewusst wie. Das ist okay, wenn ich habe nichts zu verbergen. Hasse Leute, die China sagen. Ja. Nun. Oder, warte, Chemie wird ja auch oft anders ausgesprochen. Chemie? Irgendwie so?
2 Americans can pass. But I am curious to see what we're gonna find. Is it gonna be cool or a bust? We shall find out. We have a nice display of art here on the wall. Vehicles shoved into the wall, and then these like screens and keyboards. Really weird.
Okay.
As we explore the town, I'm excited to experience the Chinese version of Wyoming. The real Jackson Hole is famous for its stunning mountains and world-class skiing. This replica city aims to capture the charm of the original with its wooden lodges and Old West vibe. Right away, I'm scanning for the nearest saloon, expecting square dancing, beer clinking, and a big crowd. But in reality...
Ja, cool. Da ist ja sehr viel los, Mensch. Das blühende Leben dort. Oder Kaffee. Warte, Kaffee? Kaffee. Meinst du Kaffee? Da hat man seine Ruhe. Ja, wir sind sehr ruhig.
So Rachel and I are in the main square here, and we're the only ones in the main square.
It's quiet. Like,
how does it make you feel?
Eerily quiet. You just hear the birds chirping.
But it's really nice though.
It's peaceful though. It's
Flachsahne, Viech. Jetzt kommen mal die ganzen Worte hier, oh Gott. Kirche, Kirsche, ja. Ja, mit Kirche und Kirsche habe ich auch immer ein Problem, aber ja.
It's not too scary or anything. I think it's just a really off-season time for this place.
I think at night it would be kind of scary. It says Jackson Hole, Wild West.
Kirsche.
Here you have a cowgirl with boots on holding a mic. Over here you have a lovely church. This is just perfect.
Why?
With a candy cane in the front lawn. A little gimmicky, but cool.
So where are the tourists? And what about the people who supposedly live here? Right now, it's just the two of us, and it's eerily quiet. So we knock on some doors to see if there's anyone around to speak to.
Nothing's open. Is he coming?
Oh, hi, 你好，你好，你们开门吗？门前走。Oh, okay.
Okay.
谢谢
Thank
你，
you.
谢谢你。
Das ist so schön eigentlich gemacht, aber das ist einfach keine Menschenseele. Das ist voll schade.
Ah, Halle.
Kirmes.
This
Just
place,
walked over.
100%.
Ja, meine Oma
110%.
110%.
Kakao.
No, this one's definitely not open. How could it be an American town with no American food? 24-hour open on the sign.
Alles zu.
But it says that they're open.
Closed. Wine and grill room, that one's
Alles
closed too.
Scam
Someone's
einfach.
got to say something about that huge medical plaza.
We want to go to the American town to
Right.
go look at the Psychosomatic Medicine Museum.
Just then, we spot our first local, and I'm shocked to discover that he speaks perfect English.
Can you tell us about this building? What is this?
It was supposed to be serving the whole community here for like healthcare and all that kind of stuff. And then during the pandemic, it just closed because like all the communities closed.
Do you know who built Jackson Hole, China?
It was just a developer.
Oh, it
and-
wasn't the government.
No, it wasn't developed.
But like no one lives here. So I don't know, was it a bad investment?
Actually, all the houses are sold out, and each house is worth around like 10 million RMB.
Each house is about $1 million.
Alter, was zur Hölle? Und das ist da einfach tot. Das ist da einfach komplett tot. Guckt euch mal an, wie viele Häuser da sind. What the fuck?
Yeah.
And it's sold out.
It's so.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Sold out in a week.
We've been here for 4 hours and I've seen a total of 5 to 10 residents walking
Verschwendung.
around. So it's empty.
Basically, people just stay in a house because it's hot outside.
But all the shops are closed in the main square. So
Yeah, usually like
Die sind gerade alle
residents
im Haus und schauen den Stream. Da müsst ihr aber eine höhere Zuschauerzahl haben, ja?
here are from Beijing and they work
Wenn die alle
in,
da
in
meinen
the
Stream
city,
gucken.
and they during the
Got it.
weekend they just
Weekend.
come out.
so it's like a resort town.
It's more like a
Yeah.
weekend and holiday vacation kind of
It's
thing.
cooler.
Do you like
I don't
America?
Gibt's überhaupt in China Twitch? Das ist jetzt die andere Sache. In China wird ja auch alles geblockt.
do as a country.
Okay.
I don't agree like with everything.
Die haben ja da auch
that
ihre
America has,
eigenen
like, gun
Sachen.
control, like drugs
Yeah,
and
yeah,
all
yeah.
that, and, safety. It's just like everyday life.
So you wouldn't move back to America to live there. You're like just college education and I'm done.
Colleges are pretty good. I would say like elite.
Nicht nur die
education
Zahl
is
wäre
pretty
höher.
good in America, but
Ja, die anderen vielleicht auch,
other than
ja.
that, like living wise is better here.
Dude, you're a legend. Thank you. Seriously. So helpful.
nice to meet
I appreciate you, man. Even though it's American here, you still got China flag waving proud. Just as a reminder that we are, in fact, in China. My friends Yes Theory came to China and did a story on this Paris replica town in China, which is fascinating. That's what gave me
What the fuck einfach. Ist es da auch so menschenleer dann? Nö, ist geblockt wie YouTube, soweit ich weiß. Ah, okay.
the inspiration to Google more. And not only did I find this one,
Bist du auch
there's
komplett
one called
abgeschirmt.
Stadt that's a replica of the town in Austria. There's one called London Town. There's a German town.
Das Germantown sieht bestimmt besser aus als bei uns.
So interesting that in China they just build these
Traurigerweise.
replicas. They have the power and the funds to do so. And of course, enough people to come visit. Or kind of. On the side of the street, we have corn, literally corn, that was planted here to resemble America. Didn't expect to see a Tesla charger here anywhere in China. Look at this house, like the presentation of it, the flowers, it's perfect.
The feelings like I'm in America.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Until I see this guy roll up.
Yeah.
Okay, we're definitely in China.
Almost.
What draws you to China that you stayed for 9 years?
I think it's just so different than the culture and the place that I grew up. I'm from Texas, from the States, and yeehaw! There's so many things that I loved about living there and growing up there, but once I had the opportunity to come and live in China for 1 year, it kind of drew me in because it was so different, the culture, the people, the language. The longer I stayed here, the more I was like, wow, the more
Yeah.
I don't know actually, and the longer I wanted to stay to
Right.
travel and experience more.
Oh, die
So being here, what is it
Terrakotta-Straßen.
like as an American
Yeah.
for you?
Oh, it's so much strange
schade,
in a way to
Ghost Town,
see
ja.
this kind of style of architecture.
Weil
the
es sieht gar nicht
American
scheiße aus, sieht
feeling
echt schön
atmosphere
aus.
as well, because I haven't seen any places like this in China before.
I have a lot of respect for Rachel's love of China, but with only each other to talk to, I'm starting to miss the point of visiting Jackson Hole. What is there to do around here? We're heading to a hotel to check if there's anyone to meet or any more context to get.
I literally had the same thing in my house growing up, and it's still in my house.
So ein Schaukelpferd gab es in einem Krankenhaus, was ich euch mal erzählt habe, wo meine Schwester sich den Arm halt ausgekugelt hat. Wir hingefahren sind, damit die es wieder einkugeln. Dann ist sie auf so ein Schaukelpferd gegangen und hat sich den Arm wieder eingerenkt. Ja, das war auch wild, ey. Wie oft wir wegen ihr da hin mussten, weil sie sich die ganze Zeit den Arm ausgekugelt hat, wie auch immer. Yep. Wilde Geschichten. Vor ein paar Jahren waren Videospiele noch illegal in China, wie eine PS3 oder Xbox zu besitzen. Es wird sowieso sehr vieles dort geblockt oder nicht erlaubt. Ich merke auch manchmal, wenn ich YouTube-Videos hochlade, wenn es da so Musik oder Szenen gibt, die dann halt geblockt werden und das ist immer irgendwie Russland und China.
That's weird. Makes me feel like I'm home. Ni hao. How are you?
Oh ja, Reno, an die Zeit erinnere ich mich auch noch gut.
In town. Thankfully, Rachel speaks
Weil
Mandarin.
du vielleicht geschubst hast. Oha. Nee, habe ich nicht.
Is it because it's too hot? Are there any?
I think it's a good idea actually. She says the coffee shop over there, and there's a Lao band like a boss who maybe can introduce the
Okay.
place better.
Come in, we are open. Hello.
Ja, Wuffi.
This cafe is super cool and hipster. It's like old retro vibes. If this cafe was anywhere in the world, I'd be inside of it. It's that cool. But ironically, we are in the middle of nowhere. There's all this like antique stuff in here. I don't know if it's, oh, it is American. Look, Florida. You got a friend in Liberty. We have all the license plates. Kansas, corny.
No.
Go for it, Minnesota. Hog Wild.
Hog Wild, Arkansas, represent.
She went to college in Arkansas. That's pretty cool.
What's your name? 你叫什么名字？
Shudi.
Shudi.
You have cool style. I like your
Yeah.
style.
很帅，很酷。
This is my first time using Alipay. It's how you buy things in China. Apparently everything. Last time I was here, they used cash before COVID. Now it's QR codes. We got a cute little sippy cup here, like on a little baby.
Volkswagen Kasachin, der lebt dort und berichtet, wie es sich dort lebt.
Coconut
Wie
iced
lebt es
coffee.
sich dort?
Pretty good. Very good. Thank you so much.
Oh, Sicily.
Wow, lecker.
Thank you.
Gave it to us for free.
Yeah, really nice.
What happened?
The driver just texted me. He said that the car has a puncture in the tire and he needs to repair it. Oh my gosh, are we gonna get stranded in this town?
Are we gonna get stranded?
Yeah, in America it's fine.
Are you okay?
Oh no.
Oh je. Die sitzen jetzt fest. Die können sich ja ein Haus aussuchen, gibt's ja genug Leere
It's only like
wahrscheinlich.
100 degrees outside here. It's super hot. We came in the middle of summer.
This feels like a classic American thing though, you know, like a road trip, car breaks
Yeah.
down, you know.
So right. We're just kind of meandering around. There's horse statues. Yeah, America.
Ich sag mal so, hast du kein Geld, bist du im Arsch. Aber es ist nicht überall so.
So there are a few residents here just walking around.
Leider ist man
We're
ohne
trying
Geld
to figure
immer
out
ziemlich am
who else is
Arsch.
living
Leider.
here, 'cause it
Gottes.
feels like a ghost town,
Scheiß.
doesn't it?
Yeah,
Papier.
it's pretty empty on the streets.
Our friend Shudi offered to take us around in his car. He's already got music bumping in here. Nice car. Ni hao. You live here?
然后都是在这些赌团里头，
Nothing.
相当于都是在胡同里头。
Nada. Okay, we stopped at his friend's house because he said we can go inside and check it out, so we're here. Ah, I like your shirt.
Wow.
Hi. Nice to meet you. How are you? Ni hao. Last year, I went to Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Really nice.
我以前去过几次那个贝林斯，
He said
Okay.
he's been to Montana and I was asking him like, do they look the same? He's like, kind of.
Yeah, kind of. Like the street looks similar. He invited us in his house. Let's go. It says
In der Türkei gibt es ein Dorf, in dem alle Häuser aussehen wie ein kleines Schloss. Oh, ich finde sowas voll schön.
welcome. Hey guys, just want to take a quick second and thank Arilo for sponsoring this video. Arilo is an eSIM marketplace that I've personally been using for the last 4 years because it allows me to get unlimited data in over 200 countries and territories. I remember when I took a 2-week trip to East Africa back in 2019, way before I used Arilo, and I got a roaming bill for $400. That was really
Einfach eine
painful to
Billiard.
pay, and I remember how frustrated I felt in that moment. There have been many other trips where I
Wieso
spent
das?
so much time getting a local SIM card, and I would spend hours searching for a solid Wi-Fi signal so I could just send messages and post on social media. Well, those days are over with Arilo. If you're a traveler like me, it is pivotal to have a working phone everywhere you go. Arilo has you covered. Simply install the app, find your destination, and select a data plan that suits your needs. If you use my code DREW3 at checkout, then you'll get a $3 discount. The setup of the eSIM is very simple, and you even get to keep your home phone number. Arilo is so convenient, especially out here in mainland China. It has truly been a lifesaver because I can text, upload, and work on the fly. It's hassle-free, cost-effective, and they have 24-hour support that starts working the moment you arrive in your destination. If you click the link down in the description below or scan this QR code, you will get $3 off your eSIM. All right, now let's get back to China. No joke, this actually feels like I'm in Wyoming or anywhere in like rural America. It's like just the way these like the brick houses are, you know, these are fake bricks, but they make it feel real.
Wow. 好漂亮.
Holy crap.
Oh my gosh.
This is super nice.
Wow.
This is super nice out here.
Wow.
Wow.
Welcome.
It is so crazy how American these rooms feel. Like these like log cabins, there's like old records and CDs, the pictures, even the chairs and the lamp feels American. It's so crazy that we're in the middle of nowhere, China. I came here thinking that it would be American, but I thought it would feel really fake and staged. This is real. It's crazy. Is this interesting for you to see this?
Yes, I've never seen somebody like in a Chinese home.
Spielen das halt gerne. Und in Bars kennen sich die meisten. Ja, aber es gibt bestimmt auch viele Introvertierte, die nicht in Bars und so gehen. Ne?
Many different
Also
international.
ich fühle mich da angesprochen. Ich würde dann zum Beispiel nicht hingehen und mit irgendjemandem Billard spielen wollen.
CDs, records, books in English? That's so crazy.
It's like anyone's grandfather in the US would
Mit
be
Freunden
collecting
okay.
CDs, DVDs,
Aber
records.
die sind doch alle
You got the
verteilt
TV in
in
front of the fireplace.
Deutschland.
You got the bison over here. It is nostalgic. This is like 12 years old mouse.
Also
It's
so,
got an iMac
so ein Gruppenbillardspiel, das wird schwierig.
right here. Very nice American invention.
All his books are in English.
Und Österreich, bevor sich Ben jetzt angegriffen fühlt.
This is very rare.
How long have you lived here?
12年
12 years.
12 years.
Yeah, wow.
Danke, bitte!
The only thing you're missing is a moose head coming out of the wall.
Ich
hab extra nichts gesagt.
In China do that.
Beatles records on the table.
Keine Sorge, ich habe ja nicht gedacht. So.
Whoa!
Is your girlfriend?
The Judds. Wow.
Look at all these records right here. Old school
Hotel California.
Wyoming license plate. Hey, where did you get this one?
我的一个朋友送给我的一个卡车的。
His friend gave him from America.
It seems like you really idolize the American lifestyle, and people in this community want to feel like they're in America. Why is that?
因为是这样，因为我平常工作也
So he's saying, I think he really enjoys it. He's traveled a lot. And so I asked how many times he's been to America. And he said, like 70 or 80 times.
70 times? What's your favorite place in America?
旧金山 San Francisco
Oh, San Francisco.
附近的这个
Why was Jackson Hole, China originally built?
是这样，因为呢，中国呢就是改革开放以后发展的速度比较快。
So he's saying like in other places in China, like we were talking about, there's places like that are built to look European or German or French, and that
Nachdenken,
they were like, why
Schlafgut.
don't we make an American style place? It's kind of like what I was thinking about, that a lot of Chinese people may not have the opportunity to travel abroad, and this is a cool way that they get to integrate and learn about another culture and to engage with it when maybe they don't have the time, the money, something like that to travel abroad. This is a way that it brings another country to them.
Conceived by a Chinese property developer in 2004, this community was built in collaboration with a designer from Oregon. In Mandarin Chinese, the name literally translates to Hometown USA. It was marketed not only as an escape from the city life of Beijing, but from China as a whole. In 2015, Chinese state media criticized Jackson Hole, portraying the town as unpatriotic. But as I walk around and meet people, it is clear they can't get enough of what makes America, America. Now we have a chance to meet a new neighbor and get a tour of her house.
No.
Hello. Hi.
You speak English?
Not good enough. I'm sorry.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
It's very good. Nice to meet
I'm
you.
fine.
Oh,
Nice to meet you.
Hello.
you live here?
Yeah.
It's such a nice house. I feel like I'm in America right now.
You speak Chinese?
We just keep finding more people, and we're going into more houses, and it's getting more interesting. Wow, this is very nice. What do you think about America?
What a
I ride a horse.
yeah.
Ride a horse?
Yes.
Yeah, so I think you're Ma Shu Ma.
对
She's like a horsemanship, like she rides horses.
来看我的。I like Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
She just said, I like Kentucky.
因为我现在在
I also like Kentucky. This picture here, I think, is the Mayflower when Christopher Columbus discovered America. I think this is the boat that he was on, next to Kermit the Frog. All right, this kind lady invited us into her house, so let's see what we can see. Ooh, whoa. First thing I see is a pink pony. Whoa, she likes sailboats. This is cool.
And she's got saddles.
Cooles Haus.
That is so cool. She's got a saddle here. Oh, this is Arizona. That's my state. This flag is Arizona state flag, and there's a cactus on it. I can't believe that it's actually this realistically American. Golf. Our friend had to leave, but he gave me his hat to wear, so I'm gonna rock it for the rest of today. This is awesome. We have baseball, football, American football, volleyball, basketball, and soccer. This looks like a dresser that I would have as a kid growing up.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye, have a good day.
Bye-bye. Unfortunately, she can't join us for the horses. She said her parents are in her house and she needs to care for them. So we are heading to go find the horses with Mr. Cool over here. Horses.
Let's go.
Let's go. He's telling me he's a metalhead.
My friend, 好多都是 dance.
Do you like corn?
Corn. Yeah.
You know corn?
Yeah. Dun 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 dun. We will rock you.
Der ist gut drauf.
We've entered the horse center. I think we can ride horses here or see horses. The weird thing is, it's like North Korea vibes. There's no one around here. It's really empty.
And there's no horses out right
So
now.
far, we don't see horses, and there's definitely no people here.
No.
It's a little weird seeing stables here alongside an empty track for riding. It's almost as if they are preparing for huge crowds, but we are the only people here.
We're awkwardly following the horse guy to see if we can find him.
We're on the horse hunt now. Like, where are the horses? Oh yeah, here we go. I can smell them.
Smell that?
I can smell them.
Man riecht die Pferde.
Oh.
Ja, die haben so einen Eigengeruch.
That just got on my, the spit of the horse got on my face.
The ulama.
Ja.
Yeah. Hi.
I do not feel like I'm in China right now, do you?
Are we in America?
Yeah, what's good? Like,
Oh my
seriously,
gosh.
there's horses?
Do you like horses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yo.
Wow, this guy's really friendly.
Yeah.
He's like inquisitive. He's like, take me out
Ja,
of
ich
here.
mag Pferde auch.
It's really cool to see
Schöne
horses
Tiere.
here. I would not expect to see that anywhere in China. This horse is named Lisa.
Manchmal hasse ich meinen Namen. Manchmal hasse ich meinen Namen. Yay, Mensch. Hallo, wusstet ihr, dass ich auf dem Pferd bin? Also, es ist ja... Ey, ich suche random einfach ein Video raus und dann kommt sowas wieder.
Nice American name.
Touring the stables shows the shared appreciation for horses in these different places. Wyoming's Jackson Hole embraces horses as a symbol of its rugged Western spirit, deeply rooted in cowboy tradition.
So cool to be at a rodeo for the first time in Wyoming.
Here in China, horses historically symbolize the army's power. But as I'm finding out today, there is a growing interest in equestrian sports and riding, which is one step closer to the Chinese-American dream.
Quite a beautiful artificial
oder ohne
lake here in
Kräuterbutter?
front of these amazing houses
Mit.
and even these high-rise condos they have
Lisa
here.
ist Pferd,
It
ja.
seems like these are 10% filled. I don't know if in the wintertime it becomes more crowded, but here in the summer it is really, really empty and weird and freaky feelings. Do you like America?
Yeah. American feel.
How long do you live here?
6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you enjoy it?
Yeah. Very enjoy. Because life happy 是其中之一。one not only one. Happy 还有探索，还有发现，还有感动。
America and China, the government, they're not friends. So why do they make this town American town?
Ask Orenda's boss.
I didn't get that.
He
Not
said, ask Orenda's boss. He's like,
not
I don't know
ask
why
me.
they make. He's like, I don't know why they make this town. Ask the boss.
I'm American, so I think it's really nice to see, feel a city
Magst
that's
du,
American.
was? Ich
But
mag
in
den
China,
Style. Ja,
I
sonst ist
think
der super.
Chinese people,
Der ist richtig...
government, they don't
Der ist auch
like
cool
America.
drauf.
People is people. Government is government.
嗯
Government 从某种角度来说 is homes 里的爸爸妈妈 tell children don't do this, don't do this. Government is the same.
We cannot end our
Kleidung ist
Jackson Hole
dasselbe.
experience without trying some classic American
Ja, die
food.
Untertitel sind
Popped
nicht
into a
ganz so
restaurant
nice,
here in
aber-
Jackson Hole. We're the only ones inside. It's completely empty. There's a very nice wine rack here.
Ich glaube, das kam gerade nicht hinterher, weil, ne,
Cool
so der
ceiling.
Mix aus
A lot of
Chinesisch und
reminders that we are in China,
Englisch.
like these little smiley face things. Very Chinese.
Besser als
We got our
nichts, ja.
steak coming. Wow, this looks like a delicious steak. It's pretty small. You know, American portions would definitely be bigger. But we have
In Amerika wäre
carrots
das
here. We have a little
10-mal so groß.
broccoli and a piece of corn. That's pretty American.
And then you got a little pepper steak
Yeah, a little
sauce
pepper
or something.
sauce. I don't know if that's what it's for, but too late. Time to give
Put in.
this steak a try. A nice rare steak.
Boah, jetzt sieht aus Steak. Boah, lecker.
Mmm. It's peppery. It's really tasty. A little chewy. A little too rare for me, but you know what? It's still cool to have steak in China.
Got our steak, America.
America. Corn on the cob. Really mushy. Weird. We got our Coke, but that's what it says. Chinese Coke. And even the writing in the back, the ingredients is all in Chinese. Cheers. I don't even
Fat
drink
steak.
Coke that much, but it's good.
Thinking back on this
Nicht.
experience is really strange. In
Hast du
Jackson
voll
Hole, China,
durchgebraten?
it feels like America, but a much quieter version. As for the people I met, they really do love the
mag's
United
Medium.
States, but their understanding is based on stereotypes. As an American, many things here do remind me of home, but it feels more like a giant movie set. It makes you wonder why this place exists and what it all means, but it's definitely a reminder of how cultures can blend in unexpected ways, even across continents. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for next week on the China series as I take you to visit the narrowest city in the world.
Ach, ein sehr cooles Video. Es ist so eine Verschwendung, dass da einfach nichts los ist, ne? Direkt den Link